Okay, what we're going to be doing today, guys, is building a teepee. And this is a teepee at virtual no cost whatsoever. I've already got some poles. I've got a basic frame up. We'll look at that in a few minutes. But right now what I'm doing is trimming off the nubs off this so it doesn't puncture the free tarp. And I'll show you the free tarp when we get around to the tarp. And I'll tell you how to get free tarps. Okay? So we'll see in a bit once I get all this trimmed up. Alright, what we got here is we got the basic three-legged frame, tripod, lashed up here. You can do that a whole bunch of different ways, whatever way works for you. Right? I mean, it's not complicated. The next thing we do is we got to put the support, we got to put the other poles in. Right? When you're putting them in, you just lay them. So. And you try and get them equally spaced. Alright? You got yourself a nice little teepee there. Now, okay, let's talk about the tarps. Free tarps. Absolutely didn't cost me a dime. What it is, lumber wrap. You can go to any building supply place. Pick up lumber wrap. This stuff is cheap and well, it's affordable. I mean, it's free. And we all like free. I'm going to rough this out. Okay, we got this roughed in. Now we have to secure it. What I do is I start out by putting rock down, sort of keep it like that. Another way you can do it is put it under the leg and such. But it's always good to have the rock too. You want to put a rock in between each. Better that it's secured. I try to keep things simple, so basically I'm just going to get a couple of small rocks and some twine and link me get up around the front there. I'll bring the camera around and show you. Okay, if you want to show it here. Okay. Right, all I did was put a rock in here and a rock in here. That secures it, right? And what I'm going to do, since we don't have, the tarp is not long enough to go right through, what I'm basically going to do is I'm going to make a flap, right, which I'll attach here, and that'll be the doorway. Now, didn't take long, right? You can make these anywhere. You can put them anywhere, and they're a great little sucker. Right? I can cook in here. Right? I've got plenty of room for my gear. Right? It required 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 poles. Probably 10 or 12 feet of twine, and you could get by with less. You could use spruce root to make your collar, or you could use some withies or whatever you want it for up there. I just happen to have the fisherman's twine or dragger twine. We have a lot down here because there's a lot of fishing, and this is everywhere. But you know, in a very short time, you've got yourself a fairly decent shelter. And this is a 3-season shelter. You can make it a 4-season shelter. You can bank it up. Like if you were if it was dead of winter and there was lots of snow, you could bank it up, right? You want to get a good bit of boughs in here, of course. And like I said, you can, like, we're on a hill here, and you can build this. You can put this up anywhere. Right, and I built it on the hill purposely. Make sure that you've cleaned all the little nubs off of your poles, because you don't want to puncture your tarp. But the great thing is that this tarp has got some holes in it, and it's going to require some duct tape, but not a lot. And considering what I paid for it, and the amount of money I'm going to put in it with duct tape, I mean, this is the best. These are the cheapest tarps you can get. I mean, they'll last you. I've used this stuff, you know, to cover firewood, last a couple of seasons, right? And that's like sitting in the sun. So if you're using it on a basis and you take care of it, you put, you know, you can put grommets in it. You can do anything with it. I mean, this stuff is great. And the great thing is you go to any building supply place and say, you got any old tarps off of or building wrap? The stuff that what this stuff is when the 2x4s and the 4x10s or whatever come in, it's wrapped, right? And lumber wrap, it's called. And I'm going to tell you something. This is good stuff. Keeps the rain off, and it's light, and it's cheap. I mean, you know, you can make up your own tarp. You can make up your own teepee. I mean, look at this. You've seen how long it took us. Now, that didn't include cutting the poles. Well, I had the poles already cut, right? But you know, that doesn't take long. And if you cut these poles and you cut fir, you've got your binning right there, and you can set up and you can be warm and toasty in here. I mean, there's no wind coming in here. Line it with rocks on the outside. They can piss down rain. You will get some water drip down on the inside, but the beauty of it is you can have a fire in here in the rain and not die of carbon monoxide poisoning. At least I hope not. I have had fires in teepees before, but the teepee is a very easy thing to well. And if you build one, you take your tarp with you. You leave the frame standing. Somebody else could use it, or you may get back to that spot someday. All right, and I mean it'll stay standing in the wilderness for years. So anyway, till next time.